Did Giannis Antetokounmpo just hint that he might be going to the Los Angeles Lakers? I don't believe this, because maybe there was no actual hint there. But you know, Giannis, the whole I'm going to play in Milwaukee and all this type of stuff. Like people saying, oh, the market doesn't really matter too much for where the market is, doesn't matter too much for Giannis. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we were all wrong with that. But yeah. If you guys agree that Giannis to the Lakers once LeBron retires would be the craziest thing ever, subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,300 subscribers by the end of the day, and we are like 30 off. But lads, this is what Giannis was saying about the game. I thought it was fake news. Obviously, I've played against Luka a lot of times, and AD and all people that were included in the trade. It's the world we're living in. It's a business. You have to understand nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. If a 5-time All-NBA first team, a 25-year-old, a guy who just made it to the final 7 months ago, a guy that led the league in scoring, a guy that finished second or third in MVP voting, a guy who scored 70-something points one time, a guy that had 60-point triple-double, a guy that knows how to play a game of basketball. I can keep going and going. An all-star, not just an all-star starter, a guy that averaged 34, 9, and 10. But I'm not here to talk about Luka, how good he is. I think everyone in the world, everyone knows he's one of the best players in the league. At the end of the day, I've said this in the past, you get evaluated every single day. You don't take nothing for granted. Being an all-star, you don't take it for granted. Being able to go out there and put the jersey on and represent your team, you don't take that for granted. Being out there and representing your family, I don't take that for granted. Every second you play an NBA game, I love it. I try to play with joy. At the same time, I understand the business of basketball. Sometimes teams need to make the best moves or go for the organization, go for their position, their own pursuit of greatness championship. At the same time, it goes both ways. You cannot have a double standard here. Then teams, when the teams make the best moves for them, they believe they can get another player to win now. When a player believes that he can go to a different team and he believes he has a chance to win a championship. We cannot crucify the person and say that he's not loyal and he didn't do the right thing and he let everyone down, because history has shown you have to do what's best for you and your family, to do what's best and most important to win. And this is coming from somebody who people deem loyal to Milwaukee. He has basically just said you can't call a player loyal for leaving or disloyal for leaving. And then he comes out with this, which is even crazier.
Say something funny because I took it, Doug spoke very, very serious. Now that a European will be, I believe, the face of the Lakers, this is something new for Europe. It's never happened before. We had Pau Gasol, obviously. He was a great player. And how was it? Vujovic?
Sasha Vucevic. Vujovic.
Sorry. Great guy, one of my close friends, but again, I mess up his name all the time. Now it's I just love it. You know what I want? I want Luka to the Lakers. I want Jokic to the Knicks. I want all the Europeans to go to all the big markets, to see something incredible. This is what I want. This is my dream. But again, wish both teams best of luck. Wish all the players, 5 players that took place.
Lads, Giannis is a free agent when LeBron's going to retire. LeBron is going to retire in 2026. I would be shocked if he doesn't. The only way LeBron would stay on is to play a year with Bryce James, and Bryce James is not an NBA level player. Like, there's no way LeBron would play with both his kids. There's no way he could get both his kids into the NBA. Like, that was genuinely, it's something that's just not going to happen. LeBron is not going to spend another year playing. He's just not. He can't, can he? He probably can. He's LeBron James, but at the same time, he really just can't, can he? Either way, Giannis wants a big market team. Giannis and Joker want to come and join Luka. I think it'll be you can put Giannis with Luka. You can't really put Jokic with Luka. Just purely based on the fit on the court. You're just a little bit too slow as a team. What he's saying is he really wants to come to the Knicks. 1, they're not going to make that trade. And 2, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Giannis is a free agent in 2026. As far as the salary is concerned, Giannis has got a player option. Oh no, sorry. He's there till 2027. He's an unrestricted. He's got a player option. So in 2027, he's a free agent. I have a weird feeling he's going to join up with Luka. He's begging to go to a big market. Considers himself more of a European player. I mean, he's Greek. Obviously he's has Nigerian heritage. He was born in Greece, grew up in Greece, plays for Greece, is nicknamed the Greek Freak. Last I remember, Greece is in Europe. But yeah, it is an interesting one anyway. But yeah, like, I have a feeling Giannis is considering it. I have a feeling Giannis Antetokounmpo is considering just maybe not like getting to the Lakers specifically. I just think at this stage, it sounds like from his thing, he was having a damn epiphany. It sounded like he was just like, no, we're not going to be, there's like, players don't have to be loyal. Loyalty is a two-way street. Teams aren't loyal to players, so players don't need to be loyal to teams. Like, we've obviously heard that spiel before, but like, we've never heard it from Giannis. We've never heard Giannis being like, it's a business, do what's best for you, don't be loyal to teams. Like, and this is one guy who's been freaking loyal to his team. Like, it's one thing if it's being said by Kevin Bleepin Durant. Like, Kevin Bleepin Durant, like, we know who he is. It's one thing if it's being said by him, but if it's being said by Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's something very, very, very different. But yeah, it's a mad old situation, isn't it? I think everything's just kind of being a shock all around when it comes to some of the stuff that's happening in the NBA. There are certain moves where players or players or people around the league will obviously it'll just click with them, and they're like, oh, yeah, we really are expendable. Like, teams will cut us at any time. Teams will trade us at any time. Doesn't matter how loyal we are to a city. Doesn't matter, like, if we go to a small market and we turn it into a big market. Doesn't matter how loyal we are. Like, teams don't care. You get an injury, teams don't care. You lead them to the finals 6 months later, and a team are a little bit annoyed at you, they don't care. Like, the fact is that I would say the Dallas Mavericks blame Luka Doncic's lack of defense on why they didn't win the finals. But without Luka Doncic, they don't make the finals. Literally. You can put any other player on that team. Without Luka Doncic, they do not make the finals. Other than maybe freaking Jokic. But it's mad. It's mad, like, and the fact that Nico Harrison just goes, he was an integral part of our success last year. And it's like, no, he carried you to the finals. It would be like in 20 let me just say off the top, think of something. It would be like in 2008 or 2009 when LeBron lost to the Magic. The Cleveland Cavaliers trading LeBron for Kevin Garnett because they felt like they needed more size inside. And they were like, you know what? We're happy with that. It would be like them trading LeBron for Kevin freaking Garnett in 2009 when LeBron turns out he had 15 more years and Kevin Garnett had 2 more good years. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. I'll see you guys.